So the brand new season pass has just dropped, so let's go through all the rewards. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, all free with Amazon Prime. You'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in. So EA is going to drop the brand new season pass. So in today's video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the whole season pass. We'll talk about what players you should be able to receive at what sort of dates. We'll also be talking about some extra players that EA is going to drop as I guess different objectives. Because of course we do have the initial season pass, but then EA is also going to drop, and they've messed up with the card type so far. But we've got an Alex Scott, a Dirk Howe, and an Alawari, who are basically indirectly also in the battle pass, or the season pass, sorry. So without further ado, let's go and walk through what you should be able to get. Now, basically how it works is every 2 pages is about 1 week. So the first 2 pages is what you should be able to receive by week 1, second 2 pages is what you should be able to receive by week 2, and so on and so on. Because on average, the battle pass can normally be completed in around about 4 to 5 weeks. So yeah, about 28 to 35 days. So they basically give you 1 week extra, 1 to 2 weeks. So let's go through it then. So the one that you can literally receive, I mean, so far you can get, I think, about 2.5k. So you can get everything up until here from the get-go. And of course, we do expect more objectives giving XP on Thursdays and Fridays, sometimes even Saturdays and Mondays, because those are just the days to expect XP. And I guess, like last time, you probably don't want to be caught too short, especially as some of the objective players that I just showed you a second ago require you playing 30 games. So the last thing you do is leave it to the last day, only just unlock them, and then you got to go and play 30 games to unlock the big players. So let's go through the battle pass then. So the first reward is a double 84 pack, nothing too insane right there. The second reward, obviously, we just talk about the packs and players. We can care less around about FIFA or whatever. The second pack you get is going to be an 11 times 81. The first player you're going to get is a Fabinho. He's got himself 4 play styles. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I definitely think he's subpar, and I'm not quite sure if, I presume the crown above his head does indicate that it is a Chem Plus player, as in they'll just be on full chem no matter what. I think we got the same thing as last Futties. So those are the in-game stats for Fabinho. Can't see him being too insane, because of course he's only got 80 shooting, and I feel like, again, like those sort of cards are very subpar post all these Euro cards. During team season would have been good, but it's kind of subpar now. Moving on to the 6th reward, which is going to be a 5 times 83. Moving on to the 7th reward is a Mertens. Now what's quite interesting is none of these rewards are a this or that. It's not a you can have a Mertens or a pack. Everything is you're getting this at this level and so on. And that's, I think, derives slightly from the because of the objective sort of thing. So we then get to a Mertens. Mertens obviously having 4 playstyles: finesse shot, power shot, ping pass, and rapid. Really, really nice playstyles. Regarding stats, 93 pace, 94 shooting, 94 passing, 95 dribbling, and 87 physical. Got himself 5-star, 4-star, so a decent looking card. Again, nothing too game breaking, but then in the end of the day, you can get this card in about 2 weeks of the battle. Well, in the first week of the battle pass. So not too bad, decent looking stats right there. We then move on to Ritten. The problem with Ritten is she doesn't actually have that Chemistry Plus. You see how Mertens has the Chemistry Plus, but she doesn't. So interesting to see if maybe link investments for her are going to go up, because there are, again, objectives where you need to use her. And yeah, again, she's not going to get a straight up chemistry, so maybe some link investments will come in quite nice. 4-star, 5-stars, got herself 4 playstyle pluses. Very nice for wingers. I mean, finesse shot's good. No power shot, which I guess would kind of hinder her want to be a striker, but again, with 91 shooting, it's not the most meta card I'd say in the world. Not bad for having to complete an objective though. We then move on to page 3, so this is basically coming into the start of week 2 of the battle pass, so again, probably about 7-8 days in. You get a start with a 20 times 83, which is nice. Then we get a Yadugi. Obviously, these cards, if you guys don't know, Futties plays basically homage to previous promo cards. So, for example, the Fabinho, I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure what that card pays homage to. The Mertens will be to his Team of the Group stage, because that card was used a lot. The Ritten will be to the Women's Road to the Final card, because that card was used quite a lot. The Yadugi will be to the Future Stars Yadugi, because that card was used a lot. It's kind of just how Futties works. 4 playstyles on him, though. Got himself basically every defending playstyle apart from the Squirrel, which is arguably one of the most meta. But I mean, it's more for the middle of the park. So got himself some passing playstyles. Got himself decent physical playstyles. Not too much in terms of going forward. You know, not insane amount of dribbling or shooting playstyles, but yeah, definitely not a bad card on the likes of your Doogie. Then moving on to also no chemistry plus. No chemistry plus on Diani as well, but 5-star, 4-star. Again, stat-wise, it's nothing too insane, but it's not bad to go and help you complete an objective. Then move on to the second page of players you should be able to get by week 2, and that is a Aubameyang coming in with a 4-star, 5-star, 99 pace, 96 shooting, 93 dribbling. Some decent play styles, nice mix there between shooting, dribbling, and passing, which is what I think is always good on your attackers. Yeah, no power shot, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, really, really good on the wide, I'd imagine. We then move on to a double 85 pack. Aubameyang is to pay homage to, I think he's just had a lot of very popular Evos. If we're talking about popular Evos, we've got Ansu Fati, obviously he was basically the first Evo that everybody did, so that's the reason why Fati's got one. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 99 pace, 94 shooting, and 96 dribbling, very, very nice. Playstyles, power shot, finesse shot, that's amazing. Passing, great there. Only one dribbling playstyle, but I'll be honest, tactical is probably enough. And yeah, I'd say that actually he's coming away with a really nice card. And bear in mind you can get that card by the second week. I think it's very good. Now moving on to week 3, we start off with a 10 times 84, and then we move on to a Rashford. Obviously, again, Rashford's been a very popular card. Had popular, what would I say, like Centurion sort of cards. I think he had a popular Fire and Ice card, and obviously his gold card has been popular to Evo all the way through the year. Sadly, no passing playstyles, which can be quite annoying. Although if you're playing him as an out-and-out striker, because he's got that striker, he's got your dribbling and he's got your shooting. But yeah, I always like a little bit more passing, or at least passing playstyles on my forwards. Playstyles-wise, he's got himself rapid, power shot, bicycle kick I think is slightly useless. But yeah, that's the likes of Rashford right there. Going to be a very popular card, I imagine. Obviously also coming in with 5-star, 4-star. We now move on to Uberdorf. I think this is practically the same card as her team at the season moments, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, coming in here with obviously 4 playstars. I don't think the stats are too amazing, and obviously she doesn't get the chemistry plus, so you would generally have to be using Bayern Munich players or German players going to get her on the chemistry. Playstyle wise, again, a bit of passing, bit of shooting. I'll be honest with you, I can't imagine people are really going to use her. They're the in-game stats for those that are interested. On to the next. On to the second of week 3, nothing but packs. You've got double 87, a 4x85, and a 4x87. We then move on to week 4 of the Battle Pass, and again we get ourselves Bomb Massive, a very nice looking card. I think that's probably comparable to a Team of the Season Moments, maybe slightly better. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, not looking too bad. Basically 94, almost 96 plus in 94 plus in 4 stats, and then 90 and 90, 86 into the others. Very, very nice stats. Really all-round playstyles, good shooting playstyles, great passing playstyles. Not many defending playstyles, which may hinder it, but yeah, she's got herself relentless, which personally I think is very important for a midfielder. Then move on to a 10x85 pack, then a 20x84 pack. Now onto the last week, and these are the big boys. You've got the 5x87. We then have a Garincha, which I'd imagine, I would have hoped on the double 5-star, but he's got himself 99 dribbling, 99 passing, 95 shooting, 91 shooting, 95 pace. Sadly, one of his playstyles is Trickster, although Trickster can help with dribbling, I think strafe dribbling, yeah. So yeah, got all the dribbling playstyles, just as finesse shot regarding passing, whip pass, ping, these are looking really good. I'm not quite sure where he's got jockey, but he does don 87 defending. Quick step and rapid, and then those are his in-game stats, basically maxing out everything in the dribbling apart from 1 agility, maxing out everything in the passing, and then yeah, just having a really, really solid card. We then move on to the biggest pack in the, arguably, 5x87, 11x86, probably up for a personal preference, as the penultimate thing, and then we move on to a Haaland. People did anticipate this card having 5 playstyles, but it didn't. But I'll be honest with you, if they only gave him a dodgy 5th playstyle, then there's no difference between 4 good playstyles with a dodgy one than just 4 good playstyles. Well, he's got himself aerial, press proven, Muy Rapido, and finesse shot. He's also donned the power shot, bicycle, and rapid. Yeah, really, really nice card. 98 pace, 99 shooting, and 93 dribbling. 90 passing, and obviously a 98 physical. Not everyone's cup of tea, Haaland, because of course his dribbling can just feel a bit sluggish as, I guess as he kind of heavy touches left and right. He's not got your midget sort of messy dribbling. But yeah, so I'll be honest with you, personally, it's not a card I've actually used this year. But nonetheless, a really, really nice card, and obviously dubbing double 5-star there. Now on to the objective players. Now, of course, I've shown you all those players, but those players, especially the useless ones, are going to come into use. And that's because if you go into the season pass, you can see that there is the Alex Scott. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is a great card. Again, it's a static card. This card is going to be upgraded. They have just messed up with the graphics. Well, yeah, so 4 playstyles, really decent playstyles, I'll be honest with you. Just the 95 pace with 91 passing, it's just very average. Like, there's a lot of team seasons better. But to unlock it, you've got to get 7 goals with the Fabinho, you've got to get yourself 10 goals with the Mertens, you've got yourself 5 goals in separate squad battle games, and 10 matches using Mertens, Fabinho, and Written. So yeah, if you complete them one by one, I don't know if there's too much point other than getting XP, because if you go and do them all, you know, if you do them once you've unlocked all of them, well then, because you need to play 10 games with every single one anyway. And that'll unlock you a double 85 pack and a little bit more XP. We then move on to Dirt Cow, there we go. Not quite having 90 on every stat, which is a bit annoying. Playstyle pluses, I'm not quite sure about the need of power header, but loads of minor playstyles, which is decent. Obviously passing playstyle, finesse playstyle, he's got himself what's called relentless as well, which is decent. So yeah, not a bad looking card. I just don't think it's too insane, but what you need to do is you need to console no more than 1 goal whilst using your Doogie in 4 separate games. You got to score and assist 8 goals in separate games with Diani. You've got to score 12 goals with a Bamiyang, and you've got to play 20 games with those 3 players in a team, which is just insane. Although obviously, you know, if you go and play 20 games with those 3 players and then the other 3 you had previously, obviously that'll be a faster way of completing it. The final one is Al-Awari. Again, I do think they could have buffed it a bit more, but you know, I guess you don't really need to be using the last players in the battle pass. You can probably start unlocking in by week 3. Yeah, 99 pace, 94 shooting, 93 dribbling, 97 dribbling, 93 passing. It's okay. You know, I don't think it's quite Garincha or Haaland level, which you won't be far off getting by then, but got myself Trickster as well. Not the biggest fan of that being one of the playstyles. Also not the biggest fan of Relentless being a playstyle on my attacking players. Would wait for midfielder or maybe fullback. But yeah, Al-Awari, and to unlock Al-Awari, it's quite a set of objectives. You've got to assist 10 goals with Ansu Fati. You've got to score 8 goals outside the box with Rashford. You've got to concede no more than 1 goal in 8 different matches while having Ubadov, and then you've got to play 30 games with all of them. And once you've done that, you'll then have yourself an Al-Awari. The individual rewards actually aren't too bad to it. It's a double 87.